Launch out into the deep and cast thy net again. Yep, that's what Jesus told Peter in Luke 5:4. Launch out into the deep and cast thy net again. Peter replied to Jesus, Master, we toiled all night and caught nothing. But nevertheless, at thy word, I'ma cast thy net again. They will fish at night closest to the shore because the fish will rise to the top because it was a little cooler. But Jesus told them to do it the non-traditional way. Launch out into the deep and cast thy net again in the deep. Mind you, this is during the daytime. It's a little hotter, so the fish will go a little deeper to stay cooler. So in that, they cast their net again. They caught a great number of fish. The nets broke and they needed help. Follow me. So what God is saying to you today, cast thy net again, because what he's doing is a new thing and it shall spring forth. He came at a different time. He came during the day. They fished at night, the traditional way. He came and he told them to go to a different location. Go out into the deep, all right? Not shallow, not close to the shore. Go out into the deep where you think he can't show up, where there's chaos, where there's uncertainty, where there's mysteries, where you don't understand, but it's not for your understanding. It's lean not to your own understanding. Mind you, Jesus told him to go out into the deep at an unconventional time, at an unconventional location. And my God, he caught the fish and the nets broke. God is saying, go after what he's called you to do. Do not be afraid of the mysterious things that you don't understand. Do not be afraid of the uncertainties that you don't understand. Do not be fearful and doubtful that he won't show up. Don't worry about the catch. Just cast thy net. Don't worry about the catch. Don't worry about how it's going to get done. Just do what you're supposed to do. Peter and they operated in obedience. Move in obedience what God has told you to do, and don't worry about the rest. All right? Don't worry about the rest. Cast thy net again. This time, do it God's way. This time, seek him first. This time, lean not to thy own understanding. All right? And in that, Peter went to Jesus, and he was so in awe and amazed. Like, oh my gosh, I'm a fisherman, right? In his mind, I'm a fisherman. I do this. I'm equipped for this, Jesus. And you telling me to go out into the deep and cast thy net into the deep. We don't fish out into the deep in the daytime. That don't even make sense, Jesus. He said, but nevertheless, I'm going to do it anyway. So he didn't feel worthy after Jesus performed this miraculous miracle in his life to be worthy to stand in front of Jesus and just be in his presence. He said, Jesus, depart from me. Depart from me. I'm not even worthy to be in your presence. And Jesus said, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Even in your sin, even in your own disqualifications, even in all of that, in your uncertainties, I still chose you. I still chose you. Failure does not disqualify you from the call. Failure does not disqualify you from the call. Yeah, they failed the first time. They couldn't catch no fish, even though they were equipped. But God said, even in the failure, you are still called. Launch out into the deep. This time, do it with God.